Hello everyone, and welcome.
Internacional get ready for another crack at the big prize. Will they get the win they need to get their campaign off to a flying start, or will their bubble burst over the course of the next 90 minutes? It is a deep, deep sea of yellow, beautifully effervescent yellow. That is what you're faced with when you come to Dortmund. Things already rolling. Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard, on his day, is one of the world's best, Jim. So how do you interpret the role he's been given here?
Well, we all know he's at his best when he's coming in from that left side, whether it's to drag people away and isolate them or to combine with central attackers. But he also often plays as a 10, as we know, in a free role.
And is that a new dimension to his game?
No, he's been at that for years, and he's just very good wherever he plants himself.
Messi. Now it's Pelé. Now it's Eto'o. Vieira kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Now it's Eto'o. Oh, he's found support out wide. Schlotterbeck, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Neymar, Cristiano Ronaldo, Hazard, and that has left him in a heap. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Maldini has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's having a hit! Gianfranco Zola! Sheer football poetry! A finish of true class! Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
So, a breakthrough already. Cristiano Ronaldo. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And the return pass. Neymar. Neymar's cross.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Zola. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's a super give and go. Pelé quietly revving up.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Hazard wants to run onto this. Schlotterbeck deals with that comfortably. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Now that's been intercepted. Zola. Plays the return pass. Played through into space. And he's managed to get free. Plays it across. And that is well cleared. But they've got it again. Zola. The message is clear, none shall pass. Oh, just skips past his man. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Pelé going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Eto'o. Pelé. And it's Pirlo. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Messi. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And that pass just didn't quite work. Spread it left. Cristiano Ronaldo. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Thinks about the big chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And it's Pirlo. It's a threatening ball. Messi! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? And the referee has signalled for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break. Internacional just ahead then as we reach 45 minutes.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Internacional have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break.
Substitution for Internacional, number 19, Neymar.
Second period is on the way.
Coming on the field is
Internacional definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Internacional come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Good ball, good take. Internacional needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Clipped into space. There's the header! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Borussia Dortmund really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Vieira did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Defending was strong and firm. Barcola. And this is Eto'o. Internacional perhaps contemplating their next change here. And this is Eto'o. Zola looking to add to his goal. Internacional ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. And he's found a way past. He's had it taken off him. And this is Eto'o. Some really good ball movement. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Messi. And Messi! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Pelé. Messi. Messi makes a move down the right. Looking to play him in. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, and that should have been two.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Messi. Lovely bit of skill. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Opts to play it back.
Internacional nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Internacional close now to seeing this one through to the end. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Maldini is one of those players who's known for reading. And that's it. Internacional have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads.
Signore e signori,
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle. The peerless Didier Drogba, just a standout hero to so many.
One of Africa's finest and a huge reputation for being a big game player.
Big games, 9 goals in 9 cup finals during his time in London. By any measure, those are... Shot a goal! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it. Internacional with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he gets rid in a hurry. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Mbappe. And this is Ronaldo. Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Zola. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Drogba. And here's Mbappe. And it's Timber. He has found the way through. And he's got his cross in. Nesta getting this one clear. Oh, what has happened here? Lovely ball in a rip. Takes a shot! Oh, well played, well sorted out. Timber. And here's Mbappe. It is a corner. Takes a shot. Looking to play him in. And this is Neymar. He is just caressing the ball. Still goalless.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Real chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. It's their second corner of the game. Now the delivery. He's had a shot! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Mbappe clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
And this is Ronaldinho. And he's certainly onside here. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Eto'o. Zola. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Can he spark a counter here? Schlotterbeck produces the perfect tackle there.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, good-looking ball. Looking for the run.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Internacional clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And the pass is intercepted. Quality ball. And this is Ronaldo. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Chance! Same again, same outcome.
Internacional really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Ronaldinho. It's Ronaldinho! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And here's Drogba. Drogba. There's the shot! It's fallen kindly here. Goal! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Just 5 minutes left until the break. Messi, Solar, and this is great chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on. Oh, he's been caught on it here! Tonali plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Chance here to counter. He's picked his way through. Drogba. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Now it's Eto'o. Not the most accurate pass. Yeah. And that has put paid to that. Messi. Zola. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Internacional coming at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. The second half is up and running.
Internacional really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Deftly away. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And this is Ronaldo. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Vieira. And he's in on goal. And a shot! And that would have been some goal.
Neymar just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Oh, he's burst through. Mbappe! They want to be quick to recover this. Now that, and he's following up. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And he's gone searching crossfield. There's a sharp little ball here. Drogba. And it's Rijkaard. Tries one from range. A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Now it's Neymar.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Your impression so far, Jim?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
Ronaldinho. A corner it is then.
Sostituzione per l'Internazionale. Numero
So,
19.
third corner of the game.
Neymar. Numero 21. Eto'o. Numero 17. Numero 9. Messi.
Internacional are looking to go forward now.
Il numero 14.
And he's got the beating of his man.
Il numero 2.
Cafu.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Tonali. Passing is crisp and sharp. And they win it back again. Now it's Aguero. And this is Ronaldo. And he's... Oh, great chance! Oh, great keeping. Snaffled out the danger.
I just thought he showed a little too much of it to the keeper, but I think he read the situation very well.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And a chance! It's in! There seemed no way back, but they are level. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 20.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. There's going to be a major shake-up in the attack here.
Yeah, and it looks like quite a shake-up to the front line. Interesting, we'll see how it develops.
Shapes to shoot! And how did he not put that away?
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
He's shifting through the gears here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Hernas. Can he finish? Oh, super goal! A finish right from the top draw. And the comeback is complete.
Ha segnato all'83esimo minuto.
Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Internacional with the lead.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Oh, that's a very decent ball now. That pass has been well intercepted, and that was nowhere near his best.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
And he can clear it away. I think we're just about done here. Tonali. And it's Zanetti.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And the number on the board is 3. Goes for a shot! And it's in! We thought they were done, but never say never. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find the winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Rijkaard has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. And there's green grass ahead of him. He is through here. This is
Shoots! Oh, he's done it! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it?
Goal!
You don't keep those out.
Numero 8.
And that's it. Internacional did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away.
Senhoras e senhores, sejam bem-vindos.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle, and here we go.
Well, for any attacker facing him, Peter, trying to force your way through Rio Ferdinand must be a daunting prospect.
Well, he is one of the great English defenders of his generation.
Quite, Peter. His playing style boasts good speed and technique, a superb reading of the game. He hardly had to tackle. That in itself can be seen as quite an achievement.
Now it's Messi. Always onto this.
Luis Suarez! What a wonderful goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Internacional are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Vieira has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
Kovacic. Zola. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And there's green grass ahead of him. Eto'o was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Looking for options for movement. It's a promising position. Lovely bit of skill. Thuram defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Eto'o. Messi. He's picked his way through.
And the shot! Oh, good finish! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Internacional restore parity.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Now it's Ronaldinho. Knocks it into space. That is good alertness.
Ronaldinho clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Kovacic simply refused to be outdone there. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Costa Curta. Now it's Ronaldinho. He's in a great position here.
Towering header!
He doesn't look too happy with that.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Costa Curta. Rijkaard. Dani Olmo. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Neymar. Eto'o. Nice interception, well timed. Dani Olmo. Kovacic. Thuram cuts it out. And it's Neymar. Messi. And this is Ronaldo. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Luis Suarez. Schlotterbeck proves too strong, too smart. Dani Olmo can so cleverly bypass the press. Nesta. Neymar is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Ferdinand. Costa Curta. And he was quick to react. And the pass is intercepted. And here's Eto'o. Eto'o. Zola. And this is Ronaldo. Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Luis Suarez. And this is Messi. And this is Kovacic. Maldini wins the duel this time. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. Messi's cross.
Oh, that was one big no-no.
And that is the end of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. How would you review the first half?
Internacional will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remained calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
Internacional are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. The second half is up and running. Dani Olmo. Messi. Pass is just off target. Neymar. And this is Eto'o. And he plays one through. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Not a hint of offside here. Zola. Nice. Ended up in no man's land. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Internacional clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Cannavaro. And Koundé. Rijkaard. Now it's Messi. He's looking wide. And this is Ronaldinho. He's shifting through the gears here. A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Ronaldinho can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Ajax with the corner, they're first. Messi goes short. Goes for the shot! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Ferdinand cuts out the pass. Koundé. Rijkaard. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Threads one in. And he shoots! Now, oh, what has happened here? And the keeper couldn't hold it. It's loose now, and they want to get it back. And he's really put himself on the line here.
substituição no time do Internacional.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. Defending of the desperate variety.
Camisa 17. Deixando o campo
And it's
para a
Maldini.
entrada de camisa 20.
And now they can spring out of defence.
22. Camisa 14.
Barcola
Camisa
has the
10.
space to scheme. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Hoeneß going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Now it's Aguero. Gerrard. Great vision. Oh, important interception. Modric.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Barcola. Plays a sharp... He's had a shot! Internacional are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Now it's Barcola. And he's managed to get free.
Internacional clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Modric. And it's Messi. Pele in the hunt and looking threatening. Rijkaard charging forward, the ball at his feet. Pele. And it's Modric. And this is Luis Suarez. Modric. Oh, right place, right time.
Well, you'd expect nothing less from him, Peter.
Barcola. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
That is a brilliant interception.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And here's Barcola. Hoeneß. Gerrard does really well to win the ball there. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Koundé.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Now, what about a counter-attack? Hoeneß.
Teremos minuto de acréscimo.
Hoeneß. Drive. And the shot!
Incredible! Just incredible! A game of margins, a game of thrills. This might just do it.
Camisa 10.
And that will be the final act. Internacional have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly.
Hello everyone, and welcome to...
Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers, so will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff.
Oh, shooting chance!
And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Pass somewhat off target. Good ball, good take. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Marmoush powering forward here. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And this is Rooney. Drogba is flagged offside. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, that's a key interception. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Zola. Timber. McAllister. Rooney! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And it's James. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Rooney. And he's got the beating of his man. In with the challenge. Rooney had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Now it's McAllister. First quarter of an hour gone. That's been cut out, well played. That has not gone well. And Zola! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Manchester United penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Manchester United very much in the ascendancy and with a goal to their name. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Always onto this. And that was nowhere near his best. Marmoush. Van de Ven calmly anticipates. Passing is crisp and sharp. Mohamed Salah. Gerrard did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Van Dijk does really well there. He is strong. Now it's Gerrard. And he's in on goal! McAllister! It's a pretty loose pass. And that has left him in a heap. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Chips it through. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Marmoush. And it's Salah. James made a surge from fullback, as it turned out unsuccessfully.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Zola. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. Van de Ven. And it's Vieira. To Martinez.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Gerrard. And now the breakaway. He is through here. James, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Vieira cuts it out. Five minutes till the break. And here's Rooney. Solar. Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Gerrard. Zola. And here's Drogba. Oh, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some.
2 added minutes have been indicated.
Some resolute defending there. Zola charging forward, the ball at his feet. Can he finish? Oh, it's come off the upright. That's going to go a long way. And smartly reclaimed. Rooney. He's free, he has got space. That's the end of the first 45. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Look back on the first 45 minutes.
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter. Be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum. And they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive. Everything you'd expect from Derby Day. Manchester United leading via the game's only goal, 1-0 at the break.
Substitution for Manchester United, number 9, Didier
So the
Drogba.
action resumes.
Number 20.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out, see if you can open them up a bit more.
Michael Owen. Number 11, Eric Cantona.
Manchester United do appear to have made a half-time change.
I'll be fascinated.
He's having a shot! And it's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Played out to the left flank. Vieira. That's a cute ball. Ooh, played through for the wide man. That's a decent clearance. And we have our very first corner.
Manchester clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Now it's Rooney. He can run onto that. He's onside. Oh, that was vital.
We're in for an intriguing second half now. Contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
Haaland. It's a goal kick. That's really well manoeuvred. Gerrard. He's looking wide. He's picked his way through. There's the shot! Goal! Manchester United! And they're back in front. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Manchester United leading now. Manchester United still have the cards to affect this game.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And that's going to be a booking. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned.
Substitution for Manchester United, number 17.
He's having a good look here. An opportunity then to pull clear here. Shot, shoots! Oh, good finish! And there is his 30th goal. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Lisandro Martinez gets across to intercept that. Can he get on the end of this? It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
De Bruyne tries to pass it through. Van Dijk gets a foot in here. Owen was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He's going for goal! Wonderful Aguero! A finish right from the top draw. And they are disappearing out of sight. Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
Number 14, Sergio Aguero. Sergio Aguero. Sergio...
Senhoras e senhores, sejam bem-vindos
So bring it
à
on.
partida
Height,
de hoje.
expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And that gets things running. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Cristiano Ronaldo. I don't think there's any doubt he's one of the best around, Peter. Probably one of the best ever. He's an incredible physical specimen and a phenomenal goal scorer. You can't question his commitment and determination either. He's always in peak condition and he'll adapt his game to whatever role is requested of him. I think he's going to have a huge impact on this team.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. No way through. It's not an especially good pass, that. Chance here to counter. Cristiano Ronaldo. Neymar. Gullit in acres of space out wide. And he's taking no chances there. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Internacional have had the ball in promising areas, but nothing to show for it. And here's Eto'o, Messi, Cristiano Ronaldo.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
And it's Gullit. Great vision. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Vieira. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Zola. Gerrard. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And he's managed to get free. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Messi. Eto'o. Internacional have got it back and they'll have another go. He has found the way through. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Ibrahimovic will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Neymar really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And here's Eto'o. The ball has bounced loose now. Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Looking for the far post. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Ibrahimovic clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Zanetti. It's an early cross. Chance for us! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Goal, Italy! And Italy score first. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
Italy are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Just eases him off the ball. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now he's run. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, fantastic from Ronaldo! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! A fine way to mark his 50th game in these colours.
Camisa 7.
It was thrashed in, the crispest of hits.
And that's a brilliant finish, Peter. Such a satisfying one from his perspective, knowing he hit it so beautifully.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche.
Shot a goal! Messi. In with the challenge. Ronaldo has been caught there, it's a foul. And this is Neymar. Now it's Hullet. Ibrahimovic. Oh, shooting chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Ibrahimovic clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Can he finish? And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's been shifted off it. And the referee has blown for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch, this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. Italy get the second half going. Stood up well to him there. Can he get on the end of this? He's found a way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Zola. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's in. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Big moment! Massive goal!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Hullet. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Zanetti. And here's Messi. And this is Ronaldo. That looks a good cross. This is their second corner of the game. And this is Neymar. Cristiano Ronaldo with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Italy appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Internacional needing a change of fortune here. Zola. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Solar.
Internacional really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause.
He's had a shot!
And that's another fine save. And he's managed to get rid. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Now then, clash of the egos.
Good pressure, determined, intense. Oh, he's been caught napping. Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo, given the lift of his goal. It's a good spell of possession, this. And the pass is intercepted. No way.
Eto!
And he's there to clear it. Vieira, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, just a keeper now! And he's made sure that's not getting through. That has ended up in no man's land. Over to the right flank. The net.
Terrific effort!
Oh, that was no routine save.
Ibrahimovic really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
This is a promising build-up. And it's Hullet. Messi. Tries to play it through. He's through here.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo!
It's loose, and there's a...
Neymar!
And that really should have been that.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
Well read, nice interception. Quality ball. Now it's Messi. He is through here. Zanetti. Zanetti crosses.
Italy clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
And it's made its way to him. Neymar. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival.
Neymar!
Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, it was a